Hi Noodle, how you doing? Hi Reaper. How's everyone's day today, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having an awesome day today. Let's have a look here. I don't want to be getting too close. We don't want them to get me. I'm kind of stuck here, guys. This is not good. Damn, that was close. Oh, I did get hit by something. I don't know what got hit by, but I got hit by something. How's everyone's day today? Your thoughts on going all tank tech and then finishing... finishing what, sorry? Finishing starting air. I mean, air is very important. Are you a tank? Are you a tank main? Is obviously it depends on the situation. If you're a tank main, then obviously you do want to probably finish your modern tech. But it all does depend on, you know, what your main unit is, realistically speaking. What your main set of units are. How you doing though today, Scrooge? Hope you're having a beautiful day today. I'm just putting out that we're live, guys. Give me 2 seconds. How's everyone's weekend so far? Is everyone having a good weekend? Let my unit retrain there for a second, while I just let everyone know we are live. Hmm. Oh, right. You don't know. No. Why? It's not a regular. It's got a different name on Twitch. No. Why? Why? Huh? Why? Well, because they're asking questions. It's like legacy or demon, isn't it? You know? They all do. So right now, guys, we are currently having a battle, I believe, for this. That's going to be opening at some point. Now, for some reason, obviously, this is going to be opening soon. So I believe what we're doing is just going to be having a bit of fun in trying to make a bit of action going on here. Let's have a look. Yes, tank main. I'm thinking of doing air tech. Yeah, so once you do tanks, once you do your tank main tech, you should be focusing on your air tech. That's the next best option for you. Wait, what do you mean you accidentally ordered food for today instead of yesterday? What does that mean? I'm a little lost.
Well, you obviously meant to order food yesterday and then put it down for the wrong day.
And you're fighting, did something happen on front line tomorrow too close to the front line? What do you mean, sorry, demon? Problem with, obviously, the problem with rocket launcher, guys, is any bomber's gonna just come and get it. Any bomber can just come along and be like, yoink, give me the juice, you know? You're actually fighting close to front line. You're usually far, far back. In every... I mean, you can go back and watch any stream. I've always been near the front, demon, so... once again, just don't know what you're on about. Once again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Sometimes I think you don't even pay attention. You just yap. Yap things that make no sense for no reason. How you been though, Ivan? You've been quiet for a couple of days now. Hope you're okay, buddy. I would be even closer if people knew how to build bases better. Like, there's one spot up here that, well, you would have been able to fit here, but right here, but someone decided they wanted to build more stuff, so not anymore. Not anymore. Hello, Adam. How you doing today, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I should probably heal this unit, right? Let's heal the unit. Oh, wrong thing. I'm really 2 days, 6 hours till rewards. Yep. 2 days. Then we can get out of here. 2 days till we can get out of here. I saw Isomat was mainly land. It's a mixture of both. It's a mixture of both. It's 50-50. Do 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 do. See, this is the thing when it comes to Epic, guys, is I noticed that for quite a while, it's just... like, it's just... It goes very quiet for a decent and considerable amount of time. And then, you know, a big battle happens that lasts 5-10 minutes. And then it goes quiet again. But the time AFK usually has is 9 PM. Mine is Scope's time, so inconvenient. Wait, inconvenient of what? Sorry. The Hegemon. I mean, it's the most convenient time for everyone, to be fair. Yeah, it's the most convenient time for everyone, Demon. What makes it inconvenient for you? Basically, all the good teams play at 8 o'clock on a Sunday. Yeah, the 8 o'clock on a Sunday. It's not even that that's when the good teams play. It's just when the majority of people are available. That's literally it. You know, most people are busy during the day, and evening time is when they're finally sat down and relaxed, sort of thing, you know? Why is it not a good time for you, though, Demon? How you doing today, Croptage? Played any more Battlefield yet? How's everyone's weekend been? Everyone had a good weekend? You played a bit earlier? Nice. What do you think of it then? Are you excited? Are you gonna be playing it when it comes out, or you're not gonna get it? And it looks like they are doing some work over it. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that the guy had TP'd on my units here. It's kind of annoying. Unfortunately, I worked all weekend. Oh no, Adam. That's not good, buddy. Oh, I found out I can have 5 9.2s in Hegemon, 4 ground, 1 air. Oh, nice. I think I can have 5 ground, 1 air, and then 1 9.1. I might be wrong, though, but I think. I haven't done Hegemon in what feels like a while, so. But yeah, guys, I will be making a video on... what's it called? The Super Heavy, the new Super Heavy officer. We will be doing a video on that, but of course, it's just going to take some time to get it all ready. Hello, Lindsay. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Yo, what's up, JVP? How you doing today, buddy? 856 in gold free. Wait, what? Did I just hear that correctly? Oh, I forgot to change your back. There you go. Is Mulan better than Frostfire? I have no idea, Fluffy. It would probably be very situational. Let's have a look here. So, hey, question for anyone. Is it normal for 856 mil to be in gold 3? Normally, no. Normally, no. Not normally, no, not normally. That's a bit strong, boy. It has been a while, it has been a while. But yeah, no, that's not a normal thing. That's not a normal thing. Yeah, 860. What was it? 863. 856. Okay, 856. Yeah, it's not normal. How you doing, Sodo Lindsay? I got good money for the weekend, and besides, my wife and daughter flew to Poland for a week, and I would be bored home alone. Oh no. So you're making good time of your thingy. Doing good, but Phil Liddith raised the level cap for too fast for Navy. I mean, I wouldn't say they necessarily raised it too fast. The average person didn't focus Navy. Now, if you are a free-to-play player, you could have one singular max Navy unit. So, technically speaking, they haven't done it too fast because anyone can get a maxed one. And if you think about it, if you're free-to-play and you can get one maxed Navy unit, imagine the spenders. Those spenders are going to have 2 or 3, right? So that's kind of where they're at, if that makes sense, you know. 11k reserves. Yeah, bro, there's nothing been happening. There's literally nothing been happening, Mag. How you doing today, though, Mag? Hope you're having a beautiful day today. But yeah, so I would say with regards to, obviously, wait, what was we even talking about right now? My brain's... Oh yeah, the Navy. Technically, I don't think that there's been absolutely... I don't think it's been increased too fast. I just think it's the fact that if you're a free-to-play player, it's hard to keep up with doing all of the different factors at once. But yeah, I mean, if you look at Ahmad, you know, the guy who helps with my videos and stuff like that, he has a complete 100% maxed naval unit, and he's completely free to play. He's never spent a penny on the game. So the fact that you can have a maxed unit as a free to play player just goes to show that it's possible. 100%. You know, I've not really focused on Navy too much, and I have an almost maxed unit. It's ever so slightly not maxed, and I think wrenches is the only thing that it's mainly missing. So yeah, I mean, as a free-to-play player, you could definitely have a maxed unit. So what you need to understand is Lilith have still got to cater for the paid players at the end of the day, right? So those paid players are going to have easily 1 maxed, maybe even 2 maxed, you know? Damn! Guys, can we get some love in here for Adam coming in with the 10 gifted memberships? Let's go, Adam. Thank you so much, Adam. That's so kind of you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. True, I can max 1 9-star level, 160, pretty, Navy, pretty good. But I want to face the Navy mains, which has like 40 mil in Navy and silver. Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's one of those things where, you know, Lilith have got to compromise with both free-to-play and the paid people at the end of the day. Maybe in gold, but Legendary 1 and Legendary 2, a free-to-play cannot have a max 9-star. Incorrect. My friend is free-to-play and he has a max 9-star. I think he's missing... he's literally missing like 2 levels on Navy, and that was a week ago. So he might even have it maxed now. But he is 100% free-to-play, and he has a maxed 9-star unit as a free-to-play in Legendary 2. When he's in gold 2, Mag, when he's in gold 2, max wrenches, yes, max wrenches. The only thing I think he's our max wrenches is 80. He's on 78. So he's 2 away from having one of them at 80, and then he's obviously got 20 left over on the bottom one. So he's basically maxed, but he's missing just a few thousand wrenches. But other than that, he's completely free. He is 100% free to play. But yeah, obviously, when it comes to things like Navy and even airplanes, you know, a free-to-play player doesn't normally have 2 maxed ones of any of those 2 sections. Sometimes they can, obviously, if it's all their focus their whole time. But yeah, no, honestly, Maggie, it's 100% possible. I mean, I've been slacking like crazy on my Navy, to be fair. And my wrenches is 50-42. I mean, I can actually go up a little bit more to 52. So, yeah, I'd say, like, in general, you know, you can, as a free-to-play. And as I said, I've been slacking a lot, Mag, on mine. Yo, what's up, Manny? How you doing today, buddy? Bread's better than mine? I mean, I don't know. Whenever you get any boxes, like these sort of boxes that have things in it, just focus on Navy stuff. Like here, for example, I'll focus this on the Navy stuff. It's only 1,200, but it's 1,200 more than what I had. Legends 2 is 120 modern wrenches, impossible for a free-to-play. Wait, is it? Let me go. Let me have a look. Restrictions. On the battlefield. It's impossible. It's impossible to be 120. Mag. Right? Am I tripping? How can you have a 9-star unit with 120 wrenches? That's physically impossible. A 9-star unit goes up to 80 wrenches. Yeah. 9-star units go up to 80. Yeah, you can't do 120 wrenches at 9-star. Unless it's just Navy specific that you can do that, but you can't do that on ground units. So I wouldn't have thought... It is 80, okay. But you just said that Legendary 2 is 120 modern wrenches, impossible for a free-to-play. But it's not. Legendary 2 is only 80 wrenches, because if you have a look here, it's only 8, it's 9-star. Oh, okay, you mean 80. Well, yeah, my friend, I mean, I'd have to ask him for an update, but he's 100% free-to-play. He's never spent a single penny on the game, and he has... I think 78. 78.60, if I'm not mistaken. But I can double check. I can ask him for an update. I'll ask him for an update on what his things are at now. What's your wrenches on boat now? But yeah, no, it's definitely possible, Mag, because look, I've been slacking on mine, and I'm on... What am I on? I'm on 50-42. I'm on 50-42, and that's like... that I've been slacking. Like, I haven't used that many. So he's not maxed. He's basically maxed. He's maxed on the firepower, which is what his unit matters about. When people max wrenches, they normally max it to either the firepower or the HP, depending on the situation of the unit. Yo, what's up, Walker? How you doing today? Welcome, JVP. Thank you for the bless. You appreciate it. But yeah, Mag, I mean, it's 100% possible as a free-to-play player. 100% is possible. Oh, do I take my units back over here? Ah, go on then, let's go. Walker says, hey, did you manage to find any action now, TOC? Walker, I'm guessing you're in my alt accounts alliance. I did find a couple, a few fights. I managed to get my 25k kills over there, so now it's just farm path for the next couple of days. Maggie, you looking forward to the new officer to be able to tank a base and take 0 damage? I'm wondering if they're going to allow it to stack. I mean, it doesn't say it won't stack, so I'm assuming it will stack, but I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. You don't think they'll let it stack? Damn. I mean, normally it would say that it's not going to stack, but That's why I get the feeling it will stack, but I don't know. There might be a cap. The thing is that they normally, whenever there's things that require stacking, they normally mention. I have Arbitrator already. I mean, if you put the new person with Arbitrator, or not even a new person, but if you was to put, obviously, Arbitrator's really good. I think the new person might be better than Iron, if I'm honest with you. But even then, even if you just put, like, the skill training on, I think that's going to be really good. Did the base blow up? It did. Oh, no. I didn't get there in time. I mean, it wasn't that bad for us. Wait, Coop gonna keep doing E2? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be in my own alliance, Vil. I have no idea about Coop, unfortunately. Are you guys gonna keep doing, Epic? Man, I'd only just got there. You did seem kind of bored though, Vil. Maybe just do E2, then disband it again. Oh, you're gonna do one more epic? Okay, okay. I mean, it would make sense to do one more epic, right? Because then technically, you know, you can get the next epic skin and then go back to normal. But I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna end up staying. We're gonna end up staying. Going back to AFK anyway. So it's been nice to get the Howie skin, but at the end of the day, like, it's been really boring for my, like, I think my alt account would enjoy Epic more because it's like a tank main, but I don't know. There will be guaranteed base skin, there will be a guaranteed base skin for 2 legendary conquests. Wait, what do you mean, Mag? Also, there's a new event coming. What new event? Sorry. Also, I saw someone ask about the new Lady Shadow. I think that's her name. Anyway, I always forget her name already. So regards for new Lady Shadow. She'll become available during an event. There's a new event coming, and she'll be a part of that event. Only if you play Legendary, sadly. One conquest in Season 1 and 1 conquest in Season 2 will guarantee you a base skin? Wait, really? Ooh. Where did you hear this information, Mag? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool, though, if you think about it. When did they mention that? Oh, that changes everything. A Mal from 2 weeks ago. Right. I think I remember seeing the Mal. But I didn't know it's mentioned anything to do with... I don't think I'm going to be able to find the Mal now. Jesus. I don't think I'm going to be able to find this mail. 2 weeks ago. When was 2 weeks ago? It's like just finding a needle in a haystack, really, isn't it? No, and that's update. Matchmake, no, which means that's too far back. Arena. Jeez. I don't see any mail, no. I've probably gone past it like 3 times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen any... I remember seeing some sort of mail, but honestly, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head anything about it. Yeah, I don't see the mail. Maybe 3, but I remember they wrote that. I remember them mentioning something about a base skin, but I thought it was to do with, I thought it was to do with something different. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, let's be honest. I'm not. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just trying to think now what the Mal would have said. Let's have a look here. The classic base... Is it a classic base skin? There's no way they're going to give everyone a free classic base skin. Yeah, it wouldn't be a classic base skin, which means... What would it be then? It would just be an epic skin, if any skin, right? It'd be some sort of epic skin, I'm guessing. I'm just trying to realistically think about what sort of skin. 3%? No, I highly doubt that. Exactly. So, like... Yeah, to get a free... I mean, it would depend how cool... maybe... How would they do it? That's what I'm trying to think. Oh, wait. I think I barely remember. No, Lindsay, I remember... I know what mail he's on about. I don't think I'll be able to find it personally. I know what mail he's on about. But in my mind, I don't remember them saying something along the lines of us getting a free skin. I think it was like... It probably was a free skin, but... It won't be anything crazy, would it? I don't see it being anything crazy, if you ask me, but maybe. Maybe. I just got a fuckload of kills there, thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, chat. We just took out both of his artillery right there. Nice. Ah, yeah, that's it. I think it's something to do with the Brave rankings. It's something to do with Brave's rankings, and that if you are in the top 50, you can get a base skin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything to do with being... I mean, technically what he done is the correct thing, but he does need to build his base a bit quicker. What he done was a good thing, like, because technically he instantly started attacking people. But he needed to build his base, and he just sat there. If he had built his base, it would have been a different story, realistically. No, I lost my Howie. Oh, this guy just used a fucking SOS, guys. I'm guessing you know this guy, right? I'm guessing you know all of these. I'm guessing you know all of these, don't you? activated his fucking base. What useless fucks, honestly. Some of them, okay. Yeah, no, so I now remember it. I 100% remember, I 100% remember what it was about. So I think what it was, Mag. So if we go to Brave's Path right now, where is it? Here we go. I'm pretty sure for the Brave's Path ranking, if you notice that it's only the first 20 that get the skins, I think they mentioned they're changing it to top 50 in season 2. Is that not what they said? I might be wrong, but I think that's what they said. Tango's got a good base. This Ahmad guy also has a really good base as well, to be fair. Tango has a really nice base, but he's too scared to use it. I was next to him, and he ran away from me. And he's double my size. Yeah, so technically I'm not too fussed about that, because I'm never going to hit top 50. Because you have to stay in Epic the whole time. For Season 1 and Season 2 players. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might still... Now that my units are all dead, maybe we can go back and have a look for the mail to see if we can see... Oh, it's going to be quite some scrolling, though. It's going to be quite some scrolling. So, let's have a look here. Okay. Update event. No, we already looked at that one. So, matchmaking successful. So, maybe it's around here somewhere. Because we signed up. No, there's nothing here. Oh, Road to Valor? No, it's not Road to Valor, is it? That's the other thing. I don't have it then. I don't have it. Unfortunately, I don't have the, Yeah, I don't have the Mao, unfortunately, guys. Damn. Third Elise? Wait, who's Third Elise? What am I, Oh, hello, I missed that, to be fair. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Because I probably missed it as well. Also, Dark Wolf, how you doing today? Bigger question, why didn't he take advantage of his active base? I didn't even see anyone hit him. So maybe, I mean, he would have known he was being attacked because obviously he had a massive red border. But I didn't see anyone attack his base, hence why I didn't, you know, hence why I stayed there. But yeah, he definitely could have taken more advantage of that. When you was looking through ranking, it showed my other name. Oh, you changed your name, yes. I don't know why we're so focused on this when there's a load of baddies over here that we could be focusing on. But, hey-ho, it is what it is. The action's where the action is, right? But what's it? Mag, what are you been up to anything? You been up to anything, buddy? What you working on now? A lot of reserves to use, so why not? I mean, I got reserves, but there's not much action. As soon as my units are rebuilt, I'll come back out for sure, but... yeah, there's not really much going on. It's been such a quiet L4, to be fair. Obviously, if I had a unit that could tank bases, I would have a lot less reserves. I just can't tank a base. But if I could tank a base, don't you worry, I would have a lot less reserves. I'd probably be on like 2,000 maximum. I wouldn't have Turtle Fest. Yeah, that's all it is. Thing is, I think all of the... pretty sure all of the artillery, yeah. All of the artillery ones are full. What's up with it? It's Spirit still playing, or did he already leave SVG? They lose first day. Their excuse become, oh yeah, we come to get the key. I mean, to be fair, most did come to get the key. The thing is, I've seen a lot of people saying that it ruins the game, people just coming for the key. But what I think ruins the game is limiting certain things just to Epic in the first place. It's not really necessary. Like, let's be honest, it's not necessary to limit some things just to the Epic League, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I don't think that's necessary, but, you know, it's a decision they've made to do, so at the end of the day, it's, you know, it is what it is. But I think that people going to Epic, or an alliance going to Epic just for one singular L4, that's not the problem. I mean, sure, it's not, you know, it's not great for those that actually play Epic all the time. But the problem is with the fact that at the end of the day, they decided to make it only available for Epic. Because what they should have done is just not made it Epic only, you know? Making it Epic only is where the problem came from in the first place. In my personal opinion. A Epic skin for Legendary League is a bit over the top, to be fair. The thing is, though, like, it doesn't make sense in my eyes that they're making a skin just for Epic. Like, I understand they're making skins that you need to pay money for. I get it, right? I get that part, you know? Gunning for the top. You know, the legendary showroom. All of these skins you need to spend money on to get it. But you don't need to spend a single penny in the game to get... Wait, let me get it up. You don't need to spend a single penny in the game to get these skins. So why lock it behind the battlefield. I get it, they want to make more people go epic, but they're technically ruining epic by people going there just for the skin. So if anything, they've made it worse, you know. They've made it worse by making it like that, in my personal opinion. I think that they shouldn't lock any skins purely behind, you know, purely behind legendary. And if you realistically think about it as well, if you're new to the game, if you're brand new to the game, like, sure, this whole thing isn't available, but most newer players, if they're looking to get into the game and they can see you can get all of these cool rewards and they see that it's locked behind legendary, well, they're going to be starting off in the silver and maybe gold. So realistically speaking, they're not going to be in legendary anyway. So it's going to be like, it's not going to be too fun for them, I don't think. So I think, yeah, I feel like just from most aspects of the game, it kind of ruins it. Bum, bum, bum. Why are you attacking the base? Fucking dumb idiots. Idiots. Please, use brain cells. When a base teleports in, don't fucking hit the base. It's not rocket science. Holy. Let's have a look here. Can we get a Lady Shadow as free-to-play player? I'm 90% sure yes is the answer to that. Obviously, she's an event officer, which means you can use money to get her. But even like previous, what's it called? All previous events that where you could pay to get them still was free to play, and you could like use them. I swear, not hitting the base by accident is also a skill that people need to learn. It's just, I don't know how we saw it was an accident. There's 6 grids. Just hit any of the grid but the middle grid. Just hit any of the 6 grids around it. Just don't hit the middle one. Then you're fine. It's not hard. But yeah, you can get her free to play. Where go all the keys? What battlefield? What do you mean? Sorry, Jimmy. What do you mean? Why would I send them to you, demon? So you need to play in legendary gold or silver battlefields, Jimmy. As soon as I got the lava MBT lib skin, I stopped spending money. So glad that officer could get us free to play. Ooh. No, the infantry officer is free to play. Infantry offers free to play, guys. See, what I don't understand is why they're only just destroying these 2 villages now. These villages have been here for like a week. Why are we only just getting rid of them now? I'm a little bit confused. Your hype for Gen 5? What are you most looking for in Gen 5? What is it you're most excited for? You had Bomb Princess and Warrior Wiz. So both of these 2 were both an event officer. And you could only get them if you was in part of the game when the event was live. Obviously, I can still get them now, but like you only had the ability to unlock them like this when the event was live. More siege officers. So he's Gen 4. He's Gen 3. Yeah, I guess we might get a Gen 5 siege officer. The question is, who would you replace? Would you replace Futurus or would you replace Eye of Providence? Technically speaking, when it comes to attacking a base, I think I is better. And the reason I say it is just purely on his awakened skill. He increases the skill damage by 40%. Now, I don't actually know. I'd have to... it would have to be a testing, but... But yeah, maybe you just don't replace him and then you just have 2 better attacking Howies. Yeah. That horrible MBT skin event. Yeah, I think a lot of people have used that MBT in here, actually. Let me find it. I'm sure I could find it within a couple of minutes. I've seen loads of people using it. Yeah, this one here. Is this the MB or is this... Yeah, look, this MB skin right here. Oh, God, it's horrible. Isn't there a light skin, though? Isn't there a light tank skin that's the same? Or am I tripping? I was going to say maybe for the new players, should maybe get a free unit skin, each sort of like a returning player thing. It is only the MB? Okay, okay. There's a light tank skin that looks more realistic than any other light skin. Bum, bum, bum. The one thing, obviously, the S21 has, guys, is really good air. Yo, what's up, Rhino? How you doing today? Those may be hard to come by. This is where she's gonna be like Guardian of the Truth. Wait, Guardian of the Truth? What are you referring to, buddy? Dude, this bomber here, the Vanguard bomber is so strong. The Vanguard bomber is actually it's really strong. It needs to be, obviously, it's a single shot and it needs to be strong against, like, definitely something needs to counter the ATG, but the problem is the Vanguard bomber can kill an AT. Like, let's just say you got a maxed out bomber and a maxed out ATG. The maxed out bomber does 20 times more damage than the maxed out ATG, and it's kind of a bit... It's a bit much, you know? Like, it's a bit much. Like, if you have a light tank and an MBT and you fight them together, both with their, you know, best officers, it's the MB is going to win, but the light's going to get some damage in. Whereas with the ATG attacking... same with the light, for example, the light tank and a helicopter. The light tank's going to shred the heli, but the heli will still get some kills off. Whereas an ATG won't even touch the bomber before it kills it, you know? The bomber will be gone before it's even had a little tickle on it. So... What is this crazy pathing, bro? The ATG doesn't need to get countered that hard. The ATG is kind of a crutch if you got a shitty air force. Of course, it should get countered a little, but it's way much. Right now. The thing is, though, for example, Corrupted, like, I don't have that good a tech on my air. I don't have that good a tech. I haven't even completed my advanced. And I can almost one-shot a modern maxed ATG with my bomber. Almost. Not quite. I can maybe half hit it on the first one and then fully kill it on the second one 100%. But, like... I shouldn't be able to do that with a not even maxed advanced air tech. Like, that's crazy. They need to fix pathfinding. I mean, they're doing well with the pathfinding in general is good, but sometimes you find the odd bits here and there. Oh no, they're attacking. Boom, baby. Let's go. By the way, I just want to say once again, if you're still here, Adam, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. That's seriously so kind of you. Guys, we currently have 8 likes on the stream. Do you think we could hit maybe 20 likes? If 12 of you out of the 50 people in the stream right now could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see if we could try and hit 20 and maybe 25 if we can. If we can, that'd be really cool. Let's see if we could get... Let's see if we can share it out to more people, guys. Oh. Boom. Hey, we hit 15 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Let's see if we could try and get to 20. Let's see if we can get to 20. But yeah, we're about to kill... Wait, is this like the 3rd time this person's come back? This Chloe Devil person? Son of a bitch. It depends on what you want. Rhino, what's that to? That won't be possible. Wait, what won't be possible? For sure, it's way too much right now. The Pathing. Okay, maybe super heavy skin like Golden Conqueror. I mean, they've got a super heavy skin in the new, what's it called, right? In here. I don't think they'll do another new super heavy skin. Lib Bomber is better for area. Yeah, Lib Bomber is obviously really good against an area attack. Did they mean to attack here? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why there's such a big interest in trying to take these 2 villages all of a sudden. Well, Vanguard is good for infantry, and I mean, it's not even that good for infantry, if I'm honest with you. It's better than what it was after the update, but it's still nothing special. But what I would say it's good for is any artillery, really, of course. Any artillery it's really good on. There is no point in getting a bomber till you have a decent sponge fighter. I disagree. I disagree. Obviously, fighters in general are better and more important. But you can have a bomber and not have a fighter perfectly fine, to be fair. You just got to know when to send it, when not to send it, and stuff like that. Yeah, Marty does more damage to armored units. It does more damage to individual armor units, but honestly, it doesn't do anything crazy to them. I would honestly say that the Vanguard is almost just as good. I would say Vanguard is almost just as good against against armored units as the Marty Bomber is. I think Marty Bomber is seriously underpowered right now, if I'm honest with you. I mean, having a WoW friend provider fighter is all well and good, but if you're coming against the enemy who has multiple WoW fighters, then it's not so good because he can't kill everyone. I mean, fighters are way more important than bombers. Agreed. If you get a bomber as only one air unit, you'll get situations like Corp where you get no jets. Agreed. 100%. Jets are more important, but individually, you know, as an alliance, you need fighters, but individually, obviously, it's situational. What do you think about WoWs who are like 500 mil going to gold 3, where 5 RTAGs can't burn him? The only way to burn him is sending bombers. Brandon, I mean, the 500 mil in gold 3's been around for a long time. If you've got 5 RTAGs that can't kill a 500 mil, then you're building your artillery wrong. You should be able to kill a 500 mil 500 mil base with 1, maybe 2 rallies. 1, maybe 2 rallies. Let's have a look here. Something's wrong if you can't burn some 500 mil in gold. Yeah. I mean, if I'm 100%... If that's just me being honest with you, Brandon. If 500 mil in gold 3 is very normal. And, yeah, 5 RTAGs would almost one-shot. Should almost one-shot. Unless, of course, you guys are all maybe 100 mil. That's a different story. If your alliance is all 100 mils, then 5 RTAGs might struggle to kill a 500 mil, sure. But if you guys are even remotely close to that, 300-400 mil, 100%, you should be able to, you know, with 5 AGs, you should be able to like 1 or 2 shot a 500 mil. But by 1 or 2 shot, I mean 1 or 2 skill shots. That is, sorry. Just want to clarify. If every member in the alliance have maxed RD, what do you mean, sorry, killer? Let's have a look at if every member in Lance have max RD and they have good tanks, it's an easy target even if he's fully buffed. Yeah, hello, Killer, though. How you doing, buddy? So, Killer, when are you going to be stop playing Warpath, then? Let's have a here. Got a question for you. Could you help me figure out why I'm not able to take and deal more damage? I've tried setting up my commanders and still can't get anything to work. I mean, Cody, that's a very big question. When you say you can't deal more damage, in what situation, buddy? In what sort of situation? We are all roughly 240 to 270 mil. It's like everyone has been focusing on tanks for research. There's only me and 4 other players who have modern RT awakened, and I'm close to having the blue flames. Yeah, that's a big problem. I mean, if you have an alliance with only 4 members who have artillery, then yeah, that's going to be a big problem. You kind of need to have it at least like a 50-50 situation, right? So yeah, I mean I think that's the main difference. I think that's the main difference. That's 100% the main difference, is that you've got no artillery players. As much as people hate saying, "Oh, artillery players are annoying, they're turtles," you need them, okay? You need them. So yeah, if you only got 4 members that have artillery, or technically 5, because you said me and 4 others. So if you only have 5 members, that's at least 25 members that have tanks, all like worked on, and then only 5 members with artillery. That's the problem you're running into. Bruh, I hate being called a turtle when I'm an arty main. What are we supposed to do? Feed kills to the enemy when we're trying to do field arty? Exactly, Lindsay. I don't know. Tank mains just cry for no reason. They call everyone a turtle. They call everyone else a turtle because they can't turtle. That's what it is. I don't get, you know... I understand if someone gets called a turtle if they don't leave their base and they literally just sit in their base and play as a turtle. I understand someone being called a turtle if they do that. But the average person who has artillery isn't a turtle, because they do go and fight people as much as they can. They just have a nice strong base as well. Doesn't mean they're a turtle. It just means they're an artillery main. You know, they chose to go down the artillery route. You chose to go down the tank route. That's on you. Question here. Does Thorn give base shield based on the total amount of officer garrison that gives shield, or 2 officers on the unit? I don't understand what I'm saying. So Thorn will only take the shield. So let's just say I have Let's go and have a look at all the officers. So you got Still, you've got Uncle, you've got Thorn herself, you've got Svarlin who has a shield, you've got Iron who has a shield. If you had all of those officers in your setup, it would only be the officers that are on the unit with her. So her and her aide, or the person who's captain and her, only the 2 officers on the unit with Thorn. So, well, 1 officer on the unit with Thorn. So it's only going to be Thorn and whoever she's with that the shield get used by. That's it. You need to embrace the turtle-like tank players embrace that rat title. It's expected. Exactly, like, you know. But it's funny, though, because those same people that complain about turtles, when they rat, they say, oh, I'm not a rat. I go fighting AGs. I'm not a rat. So they you know, they get really offended by it. And it's like, what the... You can't have your cake and eat it too, as they say. You're welcome, Naz. Hope that helped you, buddy. Rat maxing. But that's the thing, like, in general, guys, I don't see there be... I don't think there is in any way, shape, or form a problem with being an artillery player. There's no problem being a tank player, you know. There's no problem being an air main. Like, there's no problem with any way you want to play this game. You know, I don't see why anyone should ever moan about anything, you know. If someone wants to sit and be a turtle, let them. They're the one who sat on a video game for 5 hours a day, looking at nothing, waiting for their base to be attacked. If that's what gets them enjoyment, then that's what gets them enjoyment, you know? But the way I see it at the end of the day is that 90% of... Did that guy just TP? Why would you waste a TP there? Anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, if people actually enjoy being a thingy, am I able to, is there more? No. If that's what people enjoy, that's what people... I don't want a Gen 5 Stinger or Gen 5 Futurist. That will be scary. I don't know. I mean, any Gen 5 officer is going to seem scary, but... Guys, I've said this since day 1, okay? I've said this since day 1. Save your statues. Just because a new shiny officer comes along does not mean you need to get them. Save your statues. Okay? Save your statues up. And then only get an officer if you either really need them or you're going to be replacing a very outdated officer. Unless you really need an officer, like really need him, don't put him or her. Unless you really, really, really need a new officer, don't get it. Save your statues. The amount of people I see just getting new officers. Oh, the new Gen 5 officer. Gotta get him. Oh, the new Gen 4 officer. Gotta get him. Just save your statues. It's not hard. As a Super V main, I need it. I want it. I'm getting it. See? Save your statues. My account has 10 statues. Save your statues, guys. You don't need every officer on the game. Save your statues. I mean, I don't even have many statues left. I ended up buying 2. I ended up getting, what's his name? I ended up getting Frost. Where is he? I ended up getting Frostfire, and I got this guy. And when I got this guy, I was a bit hesitant of even getting him. It took me a lot of convincing to actually get him, because I already had Nagarani and I had the Silver Comet, you know? So it took a lot of convincing for me to get this officer, and I finally got him. So, yeah, obviously I got him when he came out, along with this guy when he came out. And it's... How long ago did they come out? And I basically went down to 0 statues. I think I had maybe 400 statues remaining, and now I'm back up to 1,400. So however long ago they came out, I've managed to get about 1,000 statues since then. They are both really good though, so no regrets. True. I mean, the air officer is the big significant increase, you know. I didn't necessarily need to get Frostfire, but I did get him anyway. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could have continued using someone else, for example, but you know, at the end of the day, he did. It's not. I think, who did I replace in that situation? I don't think I necessarily replaced anyone. All I did was... So what I replaced actually is... this is my offense setup, right? I had this guy, Flame, with Liberty, and then I had Stinger with Antonina, and then I had Vox here. So obviously, all I've done is I've got rid of Vox for my offense setup, and I've put Stinger here, I've put Flame here, and I'll put him there. So I haven't necessarily, in an offense terms, removed anyone. I've not got rid of anyone yet. I got rid of Vox, but she's a defense officer. Obviously, when I go over to my defense setup, I've still got her back. So I've removed Eye of Providence. I no longer have Eye of Providence, and... The only other setup I had, I believe, is Antonina. Technically, in my defense setup, I've got rid of Antonina. And I have started to use Red Heat. And the only reason I've started to use Red Heat is because she's slowly becoming, you know, well now. She's 5-3-3-5. So in my defense only, I use her. But normally speaking, I don't use her yet. Eventually, when I get her done, I will. But... how good is the helicopter? Helicopter right now is probably one of the worst units on the game, but an update for them is coming, so they will probably be decent again, but just how decent, I don't know. Do you reckon Red Heat will get nerfed? I just don't want to go for her if she's going to get nerfed. People say she's overpowered. No, I don't think any exclusive lounge officer will get changed, so... there would be a big uproar if they did that. I don't see them change it. I wouldn't say she's overpowered. She's strong, but she's an exclusive lounge officer. People were paid money for her to get her. You know, she is a very, very good officer. Okay, but I would honestly say, in my general opinion, every exclusive lounge officer that's out now is as good as, potentially slightly better than any Gen 6 officer that will come out. Once Gen 7 officers come out in a couple of years' time, these current exclusive lounge officers will not be better than them. So the way you've got to see it is that eventually they will be better officers. That's all it is. I have screenshots with everything current on my air research. It's not even done yet. Working on it, but my fighter still gets the job done. But I'm a bit worried about my tanks because I'm working on naval. So, Cody, if you want to join my Discord, I mean, we can get you !S. We want to join my Discord, buddy. The Discord link is in the chat. We have a Warpath. We have a Warpath section over there, buddy. Saber is not bad. Saber is one of the best lounge officers ever. I mean, he's good. He's not bad. You are correct. He's not bad. He's good. He's not bad. But I wouldn't say he's the best. Not even close. Liberty is better. Vendita's better. Red Heat is better. You know, he is a good officer, but he's not the best. No. Havoc outperformed him in my test for MBT a way back. Sorry, what's this? Pain isn't that good anymore. Havoc outperformed him in my test for MBT a way back. I mean, what? I don't know what sort of tests you done, but I mean, Pain. Yeah, I mean, Pain's one of the first ever ones, though. You know, Pain is one of the first ever ones. So let me rephrase what I said about the whole Gen 7 thing. The most current recent exclusive lounge officers will be on par with Gen 7. Okay, we're talking back to the first ever exclusive lounge officers, i.e. Pain, the Bomber Guy, Saber. Who else was there, actually? I'm trying to think now. Brain's not braining. Who else is there? So you got Saber, Pain. Is that it? Yeah, I mean, Lord of Order. Yeah, I'd put Lord of Order on that list of the originals, the OGs. Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 4. Yeah, these are all obviously Gen 4. Is he Gen 4? Yeah, Gen 4. So yeah, I'd say Lord of Order is on that list as well. I would say those officers in general, those smaller ones, would definitely be along the lines of, you know, Gen 5 to Gen 6 quality, depending on what ones you're talking about. Lord is still solid, yes. He's as good as a Gen 5 officer. But he's a, what, Gen, is he Gen 1 or Gen 2? I actually don't know what he's classed as. He's Gen 3. Okay. So yeah, Gen 3, I mean, but yeah, Gen 3 officer, I mean, he's as good as a Gen 5 officer, you know? There's not many Gen 3 officers that are as good as a Gen 5 officer. The only ones I can really think of, I mean, obviously, Lady Liberty's Gen 3 as well. She's as good, but she's exclusive lounge. Yeah, I mean, if you realistically think about it, most artillery officers are Gen 3. Like, that are really good, if you realistically think about it. Like, all of these tank mains are, like, complaining about artillery officers, but yet we're still using old school officers. We're still using which is a Gen 3. We're still using Flame, which is a Gen 3. We're still using Antonina, which is a Gen 1. You know, like, Gen 2. Golden Eagle was used quite a lot on an ATG. Gen 2, you know. We're using quite a lot. You tank guys have a lot of Gen 4s for everything. You have a lot of Gen 4s, guys, if you think about it, realistically speaking. So that's kind of crazy. What's he? Is he Gen 3 or 4? He's Gen 3, okay. But yeah, I mean, he's Gen 4, obviously. Gen 4, obviously. Like, yeah, I would definitely say that you tank guys actually have more officers available. Lord is still solid though. Lord's okay. Lord is okay. Lord is okay, but like most newer officers now are gonna be much better than him. Even the free-to-play ones. What would you say the best ATG pairing is with skill? I've actually got an ATG video coming out very, very soon. It's already made. It should be out relatively within the next couple of weeks sometime. But I didn't do every single test on the entire game. But we got a lot in there. So, of course, exclusive lounge rules. But, yeah. Yeah, the fact that the Gen 3 RD officers are still so usable says something about how OP they used to be on release. Yeah, I mean, they were good, but what it is they've just not made any good ones since, realistically. And then there's Stinger, who's just a turtle's wet dream. The thing is, though, Stinger is good, don't get me wrong. Stinger's very, very strong, right? But at the same time, like, when you're... The only thing he's good at is killing. Like, he's really strong against other artillery. He's not insanely strong. Like, if he's if his AOE hits a tank, an MB or something, a decent full level MB, it doesn't do that much if you realistically think about it. It does maybe 20% damage to it. If it hits an arty though, it does a lot more. So I don't think it's crazy OP, because you've also got to think about it. It's only when attacking the base that he's really relevant. Any other time, he's nothing special. How's Frostfire been? Frostfire's been okay. He has been pretty decent. I wouldn't honestly say he's OP in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I mean, he's alright. He's alright. He's good. MBTs don't do much against base. No, but if you're tanking a base, or if you're attacking a base and you have a load of MBs around the base as well, then Stinger could end up hitting all of the MBs, you know? Boom. Would say it's worth to get Frostfire? I mean, how many statues do you have, Rhino? What other officers do you have? Do you need a replacement, you know? Hello, Mr. Ahmad. How you doing today? Ahmad, I did text you. Did you respond? Oh, okay. 8060. Okay, so yeah, I'll let Mag know. Mag. Is that the furthest you can go, Ahmad? 8060, or can you go 8060 more? No. I mean, you've gone 8060, but can you go 8061, 8062, 8063? Like, can you get that 60 up anymore, or is 60 your absolute max you can do as of right now? Why are your allies attacking each other? They're not. They just killed an S-21 base. FOW attacking NR with bombers. Really? Where do you see that? I don't know. Hello, Melody. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome, sir. Hi, Ivan. How you doing today, Melody Jukes? Oh, so 60 is the most. Okay. Okay, would you mind if I asked a question or two? Of course you can ask a question or two, buddy. And I'm doing very good, thanks. How are you? I'm absolutely amazing, thank you. What's the best officer to pair with Saber? Any 5-grid officer, really. You'd want to be Antonina, Vindicta, or... But yeah, any 5-grid officer is going to be your best option. Ahmed, what's your power? Are you 370 mil? Or are you more? Or are you less? But at the end of this L4, I'll buy more wrenches from the Conquest store. Oh. So I currently have Flame and Saber on my ATG. Future and Ion, Lib RT and Stinger and on Marty. Any good? Yeah, I mean that's a good setup. If you want to get more kills during a defense, put Flame and Stinger together. I love Saber with Frost on Katusha. Saber and Frost on Katusha is good, but you're only at 3 grids. That's the only problem. You're welcome, Bradham. You posted them? Okay, let's check out the store. What's it called? Yeah, you're doing pretty well. So I'd say focus on trying to complete your military for now, Cody. You want to try and focus on completing your military. Also, my honest opinion, buddy, is just keep saving statues for now. Save statues because you're going to get newer and better officers always coming out. That way you could focus on all the newer ones. I would honestly say focus on all the newer ones, buddy. You don't need to worry about old officers anymore. But yeah, the air officers, again, you want to focus on the newer ones, buddy. Newer air officers, 100%. Oh, mad with the 5 gifted memberships. That's 10 gifted memberships earlier on from Mr. Adam. And now we have 5 from Ahmad. Guys, can we get some love in here for Mr. Ahmad, please? Let's go. If you all remember, make sure you're posting the potato heart in the chat. Let's go. So the account is more focused on Artie, but I was wondering if I should get a good pair for Havoc for MB. I mean, the thing is, though, like, it depends what you have tech on, really, and what you're going to be using it for. The MB is a good unit. Melody, the MB is a good unit. So my account is somewhat split between Tank and Howie. After I get Lady Liberty, should I get Red Heat or Steel Phoenix? I mean, if you're an artillery, are you mainly artillery or are you mainly tank? Because you're kind of split, but once you do modern, you need to focus on one modern and one modern only. You do not want to be doing two different moderns, okay? You want to focus on one modern at a time. You don't want to be splitting. So, whatever, if you go down the modern tank, think about a tank officer from the exclusive lounge. If you're going to go down modern artillery, think about going down artillery from the thingy. Let's have a look here. Should I, as infantry main, also focus on new officer or continue with Angel? I mean, Angel is Rex. The thing is, Angel. The problem is, have you got 5 infantry units or what? No, so basically, long story short, like infantry, the way infantry is you got one tank in infantry, and then the rest is all for field. There's only 2 officers in the game that are good for tanking a base. Hey, Cody, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. That's really kind of you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank God they didn't add for tanking. I mean, there's one in the pipeline, Killer. So they're working on a new one. They are working on a new tanking officer. The thing is, though, you say you're happy that they're not making a new tanking one. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, infantry right now are going to end up just getting stronger because the fact that one's not coming out now, it means the next one that does come out for tanking is going to be even better. So, yeah. I think I should save my statues then, but it's in the pipeline. It could literally be another year before that happens. Once again, Cody, thank you so much for the membership. Ahmad, thank you for the 5 memberships as well. Guys, you really are so kind, and I really appreciate it. Guys, we're currently on 23 likes on this stream. Is there any way for us to maybe hit 30 likes on today's stream? There's currently 40 of you beautiful people in here. If we could try and get that to 30 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Saw a YouTube streamer sold you the blue star take out by support of howitzer. Wait, what do you mean, sorry, Jimmy? What do you mean, sorry, Jimmy? Saw a YouTube streamer do soldier unit blue star take out by support of howitzer. You mean like tanking the base? Hello, Mr. War Noodle, how are you? I'll be sleeping when the arms factory opens. I'll be sleeping when the arms factory opens too. Since my modern RT is maxed, my modern tank is halfway. I was thinking still Phoenix would maybe have been good, but Red Heat is too good to say no to. Red Heat is very good. Red Heat is very good. I mean, if you're gonna start on a brand new light tank officer, I would say probably go with the newer one. But yeah, I mean, overall, guys, you need to think of it from the point of view of what's it called? How do I see where the factory's been built? How do I see where the factory's been built? I'll go to Alliance, right? Yeah, that's it. We go here, Alliance, Farm. There you go. Dispatch. I don't think if you're an RT main, Advanced City Defense is the best option. Wait, I don't think if you're an RT main, Advanced City Defense is the best option for most of RT players. No, I mean... No, I would say, honestly, that if anything, the Advanced City Defense is better if you're an RT main. No, Phoenix beats Jaeger due to the 50% extra crit damage. I mean, let's have a look. So, Phoenix has this much. She has 50% crit damage buff. So she has a 50% damage buff to crits, right? But then what does he have? He has... So he has 30% chance of crit. And then just loads more damage. Okay. I mean, I haven't done the testing, but I mean, I could do the testing in... I could sort of test, but again, you'd have to do like 50 attacks of each and then average it out. I don't know. It's hard to say. Obviously, crit is really good. Crit is really good. But I mean, if you was to, for example, then the best thing to do, if you think about it this way, right? If you was to have one skill go over from Phoenix onto, if you was to get one skill from Phoenix and put it on Desert, or get one skill from Desert and put it on Phoenix, Desert would be the better option. Because you just take that one crit damage skill from Phoenix, put it on Jaeger, and Jaeger is a better officer overall. I think Jaeger's a better officer overall, but that one skill from her really helps boost Phoenix's ability. overall. So I would say Jaeger is a better officer. He offers a lot more. But that one singular skill here is amazing. Because if you think of the other skills, 1800 coefficient and then damage intensity, normal attack buff, load time, okay. Damage intensity, damage resist, okay. And then the shield with a bit of healing, right? Or you could have 1800, but then you can also have 150 times 4. What's 150 times 4, guys? Math is hard. That's 600 coefficient on top of this. And that's instantaneous. The moment you get into a fight, you can get 600 coefficient on, plus the 1800 already. You then get load time reduction of 10%, which is the same as on the other account. And then you also get critical strike chance of 30%. You then get normal attack of 15% and then dodge rate of 10%. You get damage intensity of 25%. And then you get 30% at the start of a fight. And then also here you get, obviously, the ambush instantly. So I think this person does do more damage. I think this person does do more damage overall. And then Still Phoenix. I think Still Phoenix is a nice officer, but I do think Jaeger's better. And I don't want to say Mag's tested it, but Mag has said that Jaeger is extremely overpowered compared to Phoenix. But again, I don't know how we come to that conclusion. That's just what Mag said. That Phoenix is absolutely insane. But again, I haven't used it corrupted. I'm not saying I agree with anyone. I don't know because I'm not a tank main. I have one tank account and that's it. And, you know, I can't comment on 100%, you know. Cowboy's a Giga Chad. Cowboy's good, but I don't think Cowboy's insane. He is really, really good. But there are better exclusive lounge officers. Still is amazing for endurance fights on MBT. Great to take on cannons, for example. I mean, that's just the healing ability, you know? That's just the healing ability. Oh, yeah, combined, then there's just no other option. Like, yeah, them two together is absolutely insane. Watch it be my bomber. Fuck you, bitch. Of course it's my fucking unit. Cowboy is overhyped. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's overhyped, but he's definitely really good. I wouldn't say he's overhyped at all. He has 80% damage, 55% damage resist. He then has 25% normal attack. He then has 15% more damage, basically. He then has an extra 30% damage resist, an extra 30% damage, and then he increases the damage troops by... Is this one here? No, and then... So this is this. So, what one is it? What one is it? Oh, it's his own... Okay. Increases the damage of his troop by... Okay, so it increases the last one here. At maximum stacks, the troops attack have a 30% chance to deal additional additional skill damage of 350 every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds, you could basically do 350. It's basically every 2 because it says here, at maximum stacks, the troops attacks, which means every normal attack you do has a 30% chance. So each individual attack that tank is shooting has a 30% chance of triggering it, which means it's pretty much going to fucking trigger, which means you're going to get 350 coefficient every 2 seconds on top of the, how much is that? 80, 110, 110% damage intensity, along with the normal damage boost and the firing accuracy. And then you've also got 55, 85. You've got 85 damage resist. That's, I wouldn't say that's overpowered. That is honestly really, really strong. That's really strong. And it depends, because corrupted, if you're pairing that, okay, if you're pairing that with... You got to think, if you're pairing that with someone who's really, really strong, then it makes a big difference. Last question. Do you know when Braves Pass ends, the skin change to next season? Yeah, so if you go on to Braves Pass, buddy, it will tell you at the top. You see here, time left. You got 8 days and 4 hours. Braves Path rankings, we've got 5 days and 4 hours, which means this here. So if you click on this, the vault opens on the 16th and the vault closes on the 18th when it ends. So you have 6 days, and then this will open. In 6 days' time, this will be open, and it will close in 8 days' time. Okay, so you've got 2 days to go in and buy your stuff. By the way, guys, I do want to let everyone know, I'm actually going to maybe I'll make a YouTube short on this right now. So yeah, maybe, should we lock in and do a live video recording chat? Should we actually do it? Guys, I'm going to do a live video recording right now for a YouTube short. Okay, I'm going to make mistakes. You're going to laugh at me, but it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes, right? Because the editing will take care of it. Okay, guys? So bear with me here. Also, PickleRick94, thank you for following me on Twitch. I don't know if you're from YouTube or not, but I appreciate you. I probably should move away from all the action. Otherwise, they're gonna hear all of the background noise. Let me zoom out a bit. Oh, no, I can't. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. So... guys, we're actually going to do a live... I'm going to make a little YouTube short right now for you guys. So, I just want to make this video very quickly for some people. I need to think about how I'm going to word it as well. Yeah, so I think it's this bit here. Right, boom. So... Braves Path is coming to an end, guys, and I'd want to make sure you are aware that when you are buying your skins and your keys, you can only buy 1 tier at a time. So, and what I mean by 1 tier at a time is I mean per season. So during season 1, if you have a legendary key and you say buy this skin, and this skin, you cannot get anything from this tier at all. It will be locked. So if you actually read here, guys, it does say that the corresponding key, each key can only be used once during an event, and after you use the key, you cannot use other keys. So if you have a legendary key and you think you're going to quickly just buy all of these first, you won't be able to buy these. So make sure whenever you are buying something from this store, guys, that you get the one you want first, because you will not be able to get the others. So if you unlock anything from silver, you cannot get anything from the gold or the legendary, and vice versa. So make sure you're unlocking them first. Once you have unlocked anything from this special item store, anything from here will be available for you to use your remaining keys on. So make sure you are taking aware of that, guys. Hope this helped. There you go, guys. We just made a YouTube short while live on stream. So, with that being said, guys, no scripts, no nothing. I don't use scripts, Rex. I've never used a script in my life. Hence why I'm very bad at this YouTubing stuff. I don't use scripts. So, yeah, a lot of you didn't actually notice because apparently in my last stream, I ended up helping a lot of people. But yeah, well, not me. It was actually one of you guys in chat. I would have not known this either. But basically, if you unlock this, you will not be able to get any of the other stuff. Okay? So, with that being said, make sure you don't mess up. Hey, let's go. Adam, thank you for the €3 super sticker. Let's go. I think that must have helped Adam. Guys, if you have the potato heart, make sure you put a potato heart in the chat. Anyone with a green name has a potato heart. I want to see every green name in the chat right now with the potato heart. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, guys, make sure you don't make that mistake. We're going to get that uploaded probably tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow's YouTube short. We'll try and get that up for you. Or maybe Tuesday, because... I do know that tomorrow might be another video. I'm not too sure right now. We might have another video tomorrow. But if not, the YouTube short will be tomorrow. But yeah, guys, we actually didn't make a mistake, which is kind of crazy. Hello, I just started playing. My server is 2 weeks old. Okay. What's upcoming officer I should awaken? Will donate on him. I play on the light tanks. So, Inflation, welcome to the game. I hope you are enjoying it. You've come at the right time. There's a lot of new officers coming in. My best advice for you would just be save your statues as much as you can. Okay, for the first 75 days of your server opening, just suffer with the officers you have. Save every single statue you have until the new officers come, okay? You will have, obviously, some new officers arriving. But yeah, 100%. Don't bring inflation to the game, man. What the fuck? That's true. Don't bring your name into the game with us. That was good. Thank you, though, Walker. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually surprised we didn't make any mistakes there. That was kind of crazy, huh? Margid, hello, Margid. Where are you from, buddy? The last sentence you said, use remaining keys. It should be tokens, but it's a small mistake. Wait, did I say keys? Uh-oh. I did say keys, didn't I? Yeah. I said keys, but the thing said tokens. Yes. You're welcome. We don't want to spend for pack. Also, they've changed them. So, who remembers the God packs that they had during events? There was a God pack that came out during an event where you got like 600. Was it either 600 or 800? What's it called? It was either 600 or 800 museum coupons. That doesn't exist anymore. They're because of this thing here. I forget what they're called. These, because of the compute cards and the compute chips. That's not actually possible anymore because they've removed some of the museum coupons to put them into that pack instead. So the $9.99 pack we used to be able to get a lot of museum coupons is no longer going to be a thing. So very, very sad. Wait. What do you think officer power creep is? Wait, I don't know what that is, Corrupted. I'm not going to lie to you. If I use the gold key, I can't use legendary key or any other key. Correct, Killer. So make sure that you get the one you want to use. Make sure you're using the one you want to use, Killer. Don't mess up. Because, Killer, if you had gone for the gold one first to grab your museum coupons, right? If you was like, oh, quickly grab my museum coupons, then go to grab your skins, you wouldn't have been able to get the skins. At least if you get the skins first, it's okay, because at the end of the day, missing out on the other two compared to missing out on the skins is a big thing. But missing out on the skins because you wanted to quickly grab them museum coupons, that could have fucked you up. That could have fucked you up bad. Skins are much more better in the long run. Were there hints of what's next skin for Season 2? No, there's no information on the new skins for Brave's Path yet. No information on that whatsoever. Why are we bombing? Why are you bombing the base? Maybe it's Navy skin. Potentially, power creeping games releasing new things that are a bit stronger than old things, slowly making old things obsolete. I mean, the thing is, though, right, guys? The thing is, you have to do that. You have to. That's just... I didn't know there was a name for it, but you have to do that. If you think about it, Corrupted, like, any video game in the entire world has to do that, because otherwise it would be boring. Like, what? Like, imagine us still using officers that are as good as Winter Huntsman. I would have quit the game ages ago. The whole exciting thing about the game is finding that new and better thing that's, you know, increasing and making it stronger. Like, that's the same with any video game in the entire world, really. Like, if no game gets harder or better or stronger, then there's really absolutely no thing. But it's kind of like inflation. No, not really, because if you think about it, inflation is you earn more money, but you also lose more money in the long run because you have to spend more money, right? Or you earn more money, but, like, not as much. Yeah, so it go like everything goes up, you know. I play games for toxic messages and people complaining. I mean, you're in the right place then. Yeah, I get what you mean, though, Corrupted. I do get what you mean, 100%. I understand what you mean, but, like, yeah, I think that inflation is money losing value. I mean, I guess true in that sense. Yeah. I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but the video game has to have that sort of you know, officers do need to grow in power. I find it funny because there's people that complain about officers being strong, like new officers being stronger, and it's like, it's the whole point of the entire game is to get better and stronger things. It's like I'm kind of confused when people get upset about that. Well, there's always ones available that you have to pay for if you want them.
What I'm saying is you should be able to still get better and stronger things without paying for them.
Which you can.
That's right.
To be honest, the game's power creep already better than Hansarow's power creep. So here's the thing. Obviously, I don't play many other like mobile games. The only mobile games I play is the ones that I do sponsorship with. And the thing is, like, out of every mobile game out there, Warpath is one of the most free-to-play friendly mobile games. Like, when in terms of, you know, free-to-play and... because the fact you have these different tiers in which you can play in, you know? Overall, I would genuinely say Warpath is one of the more free-to-play friendly mobile games out there. The only fucking officer they must weak it is Arbitrator. Bro is really OP. I mean, I wouldn't say Arbitrator is like crazy OP. He does have a really strong strong ability, but yeah, I mean, he's a good officer, but I mean, that's what you get when you pay for someone. If you look at, for example, you know, Lady Liberty and what's her name? Vindicta, them two officers are just as strong in comparison to, though, you know, those two officers are very strong in comparison to any other artillery officer available that's free to play, for example, you know? Whereas Arbitrator is really strong, but then if you look at, you know, the new officer coming out, I forgot her name, but the new officer, super heavy officer coming out, the Iron Cavalier, he's on par with them. The only good thing about Arbitrator is the ability to, you know, attract units to attack him. Other than that, the rest of him is pretty average. Yo, what's up, Piranhas? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Warpath is relatively free-to-play friendly. It's 100% free-to-play friendly. I mean, obviously, Clash of Clans has always been a free-to-play friendly game. Majority of its users are free-to-play. So, overall, yes, I would say that, you know, there are other games out there that are free-to-play. Arbitrator is kind of situational. Madame Vindicta. Yeah, Madame Vindicta and Lady Liberty are very strong in comparison to the free-to-play artillery officers. But when it comes to super heavy officers, Arbitrator isn't that crazy compared to the other free-to-play super heavy officers, you know? So, yeah, I do disagree with that one, Killer, if I'm personally honest with you. By the way, once again, Adam, thank you so much for that super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Dawn Anthem, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So yeah, like if you look at Dawn Anthem and Iron, they are basically on par with Arbitrator. The only difference is Arbitrator has that one skill to attract to them. That is it. That's the only thing that makes him better. Other than that, the skills are the same as the other officer, if not worse than the other officers. Especially Dawn Anthem. She is extremely strong. She has more shield than him. She has just as much protection as him. The only thing she doesn't offer is the fact of dragging it onto her. So yeah, I must say I'm personally not in agreement with that one in particular. It's built for the players. Yeah, I think it's a very old game though, the Rise of Kingdoms, if I'm not mistaken. I've never played it myself. But I have indeed... I potentially could do a sponsorship with ROK soon, so maybe I will check it out. I'm free to play and have lots of fun with free officers. I don't have a single pay-to-win officer. Finally, a niche to stick to. Find a niche to stick to. You'll find more strength focusing on tanks, for example, and only gaining tank research. Yeah, I mean, it works both ways, Tony. Obviously, if you only focus on artillery and work on just artillery research, you'll also have just as much luck there. But what power are you, Tony? As a free-to-play player, you could still easily get an exclusive lounge officer for free. It would just take you about 1 year, 9 months, roughly. Though Iron Dawn and Arbitrator Garrison damage reduction sounds kind of toxic. 96% damage just from garrison troops. Well, yes, you got 96% damage just from garrison troops, but you will also have what's it called, Demon? With the new officer coming out, you'll also be able to get what's it called? You will also be able to get thingy as well. You'll also be able to get a lot more on top of that as well. What's it? So you're 255 mil. So by the time you hit 300 mil, or even to be fair, around the 200, anywhere between 250 and 300 mil, you should be able to get an exclusive lounge officer for free. Well, 9 months of lounge makes my from 2 5 3 1 5. So 9 months of lounge makes my red heat from 1111 to 5315. Yeah, so I mean you're basically halfway. You've just gone past that halfway line. Like you've just crossed the halfway line. So 9 months. So yeah. But it's about 1.5 years. You must have got really lucky. Have you used any diamonds whatsoever on it? Like any diamonds, like a singular diamond to get any packs or anything like that? Or are you 100 trillion% free to play, Lindsay? But yeah, I mean, obviously it's all luck. Anywhere from 1.5 years to 1 year and 9 months. It depends on kind of how lucky you are. Within that sort of 3 to 4 month range is kind of where it's going to be at, you know? I'm slowly working on Wings of Wanderlust. Okay, yeah, very nice, very nice. Very nice indeed, very nice indeed. But yeah, guys, I am going to call it here for tonight's stream. Guys, we are currently on 34 likes. Are we able to hit 40 likes before the end of the stream in the next 5 minutes? I think if we're able to do that, I'd really appreciate it. We do try to hit 50 likes every stream, but there is only 50 people in here, so we would literally need every single person in the stream to hit that like button. So that might be a hard thing to do. But, guys, I really do appreciate, obviously, all the love and... I thought I saw my rocket launcher get blown up then. I really do appreciate all the love and support. You guys have been amazing tonight. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you... Oh, who was it? Who was the last one that just came in with the membership? Adam with the €3 super sticker as well. And it was Cody. Thank you, Cody, as well. Also, for the memberships. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I have no buddy. It's okay, Lindsay. It's okay. Getting an officer takes long as elephant's pregnancy. Damn. That's crazy. So for me, Forge is go to event. Where do you see yourself? What do you mean, sorry? 420 mil power is go to event. What do you mean, sorry, piranhas? Big up, Scopes. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you. As I said, I really do appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the support and love. You guys are absolutely amazing. As I mentioned, hopefully I will see you all very soon. Tomorrow will either be a new short. It might be a new full long-term video. I'm not too sure yet, but either or tomorrow or Tuesday you'll see both of them. So yeah, I appreciate you all, guys. Hope everyone has an absolutely amazing rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, I want to show you all now, because maybe some of you have, maybe some of you haven't. Okay, but I do want to make sure that most of you are aware. If you join my Discord, we have given away a code here for people to join and get a free code for the for their Lilith for their Warpath account. So if you want to get hold of some free rewards, I will be giving out more codes into my Discord on a monthly basis. Okay, a monthly basis. So come and join the Discord if you want to be able to try and get some extra goodies for your in-game. Okay. Hey, Scopes, I'm planning on getting my first lounge officer. Let's go. I want an MBT officer, but don't know what to get at all. I'm kind of leaning towards Phoenix. Phoenix is a really good officer, Michael. I'm not too sure if MBs hit crits, though. I generally don't know. I don't think they do. I think they might do, but I'm not sure if they hit crits or if they penetrate. I actually don't know the answer to that one. But as we've spoke about quite a few times in this stream, 100% the Steel Phoenix is an amazing officer. So, but yeah, guys, come join us on Discord. There will be a chance, obviously, for you guys to get some free in-game rewards. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you all. Hope everyone has an absolutely beautiful and amazing rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all in the next one, okay? Good night, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Bye.